What's happening, guys? Welcome to my channel and to this Moonshades tutorial and 100% walkthrough. The game is new, it's updating a lot, and I know it's going to change, but so far people are complaining because they can find some stuff, they don't know how to upgrade their items, so yeah, I'll guide you through it, give you some hints, some tips to reach the end game as it is for now and to improve your characters. So to start, just select any two portrait. It doesn't really matter which one, there are no classes so far, so whatever you feel you like the most. You can rename your character if you want. This is going to be called Dude. Okay. So let's start. I'm going to skip the introduction, you can read it if you want. So this is the Blacksmith area. The Blacksmith area is the main area of the game. We're going to be here a lot because it's the only area where you can buy stuff, sell stuff, manage your inventory, craft new gear, and so on. So yeah, we have our training dummy here. It doesn't work now, I don't know why actually. And yeah, you can see how many damage you can do with your current gear, spells, stuff like that. And this is our only talking friend, the blacksmith. So let's hit on him. Stop working, old man. And he's going to talk to us. Hit next, next, next. He's going to give us a new artifact which is useless because it's something is going to be updated in the future, I think. So far it's completely useless. Go next until he stops talking and get your very first two quests. So collect 10 skeleton skulls for 2 health potions and killing 5 skeletons for some runes and a potion which I don't remember what it is. It's double experience potion. Okay, accept, close. You got your quests. So hit again on the blacksmith, and actually I'm going to show you that later. Sorry. And go to this way. Here's a door with a red fog behind, which you can click. It gives you a new entry on the diary. It's useless because, yeah, there's no way to access this door so far in the game. And here we have our teleport, which we are going to activate from the levels we are going through, and will bring us back to this area, so we don't have to walk all the way back. Here is our storage chest, which is an expansion of our inventory, which has a total of 25 capacity, and the storage chest has a basic 10 capacity. So your total carrying capacity is of 35 items, which is pretty tight because at the end of the game, at least, you're going to need about 26, 27, up to 30 slots to hold crafting materials and other stuff you can't sell even if you want to. So yeah, it's pretty tight. If you want to, if you can afford to, it's not mandatory, you can live without it, but to make things easier, you can hit this button, this regular book in here, click on the gem. This will open the shop. You can buy either one of these two. So for 200 gems you can add 10 inventory space, and with 150 gems you can add 10 storage chest space. I don't have. I would go with storage chest, which is cheaper, just for that. And as you can see, 200 gems only costs €2.59. So yeah, it's a reasonably small amount, and it will make your game, I won't say easier, but more comfortable at least. So this is our storage chest. Turn left, and this blue well is a magic well which you can use to replenish your health, your mana, and revive your characters. So to use the well, you can either click on it or scroll down like this, and yeah, it does its job. It's going to replenish over time. In my opinion, this is not uh, as important, that important. I mean, you can live without the well. The game so far is pretty easy, aside from the dungeon which has been released in the new beta. The rest of the game is, yeah, as I said, pretty easy. You won't really struggle with your health or mana. You shouldn't die at all unless you suck. And yeah, that's the well. Go in this room here. There's a sparkling book on the ground which gives us as our very first recipe. And recipes are, you can use recipes in the Magic Forge, which is this thing in here. Just click on it and hit recipes, and you can see equip melting is the recipe we just got. It needs 4 items, 1 forge rune, and sacrifice 4 items to make a random one with higher rarity. I would recommend not to use this until late game, and unless you really know what to do, because forge runes are not that common as a drop, and you want to save those for other recipes. So be aware. So how to use the Magic Forge? You click on your item, they're going to drop in here, click use, and of course this is not a real recipe, so nothing happens. If you have the right recipe, it will pop a new item. So that's it for now. Potions. You can see you start with 2 equipped potions and 4 potions in your inventory. So as I said before, inventory space is tight, and frankly you won't need potions, at least until you reach late game, maybe for the new dungeon. But especially if you are not going to buy some inventory space, I'd rather waste them, and I'm going to. If you want, don't do that, and it will just make things easier for me in this tutorial. So equip them in the potion slot, get them out. Okay. Now, these sparkling sheets are tutorials, and open it indoors by finding the switch and tapping on it. Now, hidden switch are pretty much easy to spot. You can see this brick right here. Just hit on it, the wall will open, and loot them chests. Now we just got our very first 2 items, and to equip them and to see what they are, you just click on either of the portraits and the inventory will open. Now as you can see, I can't actually keep any of these 2 first loots because they require level 2, and I am level 1, of course. I'll just keep those and keep those later. To equip an item, just drag and drop in the spot. The right spot will turn green to see, yeah, where to stuff these things. my level is not enough, I know. In this page, in the inventory page, you can also see your character information, so your level, your experience, the cap for next level, and your stats. So there is really no reason to make one character different from the other. So one power character and one dexterity or spirit character. Because you want to use similar skills in both characters, and anyways in late game most items will boost all of your stats. So yeah, there's no point actually to specialize or something like that. Do whatever you feel is best. You can make those as even as possible. Actually, it's not that important until very late game for the new dungeon. The rest of the game is really easy. So power affects your attack, regular attack. Dexterity is your critical hits. Vitality is your health. Spirit your magic damage. Defense the damage you are going to reduce, and luck your chance of finding rare items. This stuff is explained much better if you hit in here and click on, I don't remember where that was. Okay, forget about it. Somewhere in the menu there is a, where is it? Forgive me, I almost never hit that. Okay, it's somewhere. Oh, okay. A weird thing is that there is a guide in here for many things, and another guide is in the inventory. So hit the guide. Here's some tips from the developer. Here we are. Power increases physical damage and magic damage as well. We're going to see about power and spirit later when we talk about skills. So yeah, here's our guide. Close everything. Let me check my notes. Okay, this is it for now. Okay, on this room here there is a knight we can talk to. He won't talk too much to us throughout the game. He just gives us 4 quests, and after we complete those quests he won't talk anymore. So yeah, get your quests, close, and leave him here. On this table you can find your very first map. To read the map, open the regular book in here, go to this map section, and here are going to be shown your maps. So hit the blacksmith, and this is our map. This is the entrance, this is the blacksmith, the secret door we just opened, the forge, the teleport. We are in here, and these arrows are the exits. This question mark is the door we can't open, the one with the red fog. So just close this stuff. Now head up to these stairs with the glowing statue, and we're entering the Chamber of Eros. The Chamber of Eros is a bonus area, I don't know what to call it, with statues of all, with the name of all the people that contributed to the game with donations. And you can have your own statue if you buy the donation pack, which is pretty expensive. I think it's a little bit too much in my opinion, but feel free to do so if you want to really support this game with a huge amount of money. So with the donation you will have a statue in the Hall of Eros and 7,000 gems, which is a lot. You can buy all the space you want, and if you do so, take my advice, don't buy anything that is not inventory space or upgrade runes, because for runes you can loot them, and as well as these other items, and you can buy a rebirth elixir for gold. So yeah, don't waste gems if you buy them. Okay, in the Chamber of Heroes we are going to get some new recipes and items as well. So open this chest. We got Europe runes, which are part of the secret recipe I'm going to show you later when we are going to craft some stuff in a different video. So we need to get this recipe in here, this loot in here, turn right, get another recipe, turn around the corner, recipe, another loot, recipe, and I don't think there's anything in here. This is a glitch of the poor Sir Charlie Changa, which statue is invisible. So yeah, poor Charlie. And I think I got everything from here. Yeah, that's it. You can leave the room. So we got some new loots. I'm going to equip those because they are level 1 and I can put them on. So I'm giving the gloves to you. Now to see the stats of the items you are currently equipping, just click and hold on them. As you can see, the basic sword does 6 to 8 damage and the common axe 5 to 9. So in this case, whatever. I'm going to give it to the dude. And okay. As you can see, these are considered rare items. And two rare items are always available for sale at the blacksmith, at the bottom of his items. So as you can see here, there are always two rare items, which are of your own level or of the level above yours. So if you're level 7, there are gonna be level 7 or 8. So I'm going to sell my basic sword. And yeah, why is this important? Because especially in late game, when your level is higher, rare items are going to be probably worse than what you're carrying and you found and you crafted, aside for weapons. So weapons, as you can see in here, as a damage range. This sword has 3 to 11. So damage doesn't really scale up with rarity. So you can have a common or a relic or a legendary sword and they will do pretty much the same damage. What will greatly change damage is the level of the item. So since some really useful skills base their damage upon your sword damage, so for example 20%, 200% of your higher damage of the sword, of the weapon, so you want your weapon to deal as basic damage as possible. So it's probably better to wear a rare sword, which is level 15 if you're level 15, than a level 7 legendary weapon. Okay, so check up for weapons at the blacksmith. Okay. Now I'm going to leave the Europe runes in my storage chest, so I have a free space in my inventory, and proceed this way. Open. Oh, I forgot this. This is shoulder guards, and this is a ring. I don't know why it is called shoulder guards. Actually, whatever. I keep the shoulder guards. Now, I think this is it for the first video. This is the entrance to the actual level 1 of the dungeon, which is called the Tombs of the Cruel Wolf. And yeah, I'll see you guys and